Moon Rising in Daylight, ou Lune se levant en plein jour, c'est le titre de la première exposition personnelle de l'artiste peintre Christopher Le Brun à la galerie Almine Rech. Peintre depuis de nombreuses années et ancien président de la Royal Academy of Arts de Londres, il nous partage son regard sur la peinture d'aujourd'hui et ce qui continue d'animer sa pratique.
When you see the moon in daylight, you have to search for it. And when you find it, it's always a lovely surprise. And this feels to me like a sort of metaphor for art. So you're looking carefully, and then maybe discovering something, which might be rather beautiful. When I'm working, when I'm painting, images come to me. And in this case, the moon is an image which I had in my very first paintings. When I started as a student, the atmosphere was, there was a lot of conceptual art. It was very political. This is in the late 60s, early 70s. And it was quite difficult to be a painter. So I always had a strong resistance to this demand that art carry messages. I don't have a message for you. The painting is itself. There are many more artists involved in painting now, today, and there's much more figurative art, but it's different. And one of the reasons it's different is a lot of the figurative art is narrative. It has a story, and it has a subject, and it has an intention, and that is very different from the way I thought about figurative art. Because I was thinking of how do you make a figurative painting after Cubism, after abstract expressionism, after minimalism? How do you do that? That was difficult. And it still feels to me, I feel the tremendous tension between the picture and the formal aspect of painting. I feel this tension. I think younger artists don't feel the tension. Now I think there is a complete freedom, so I don't feel the old anxieties of the 20th century. There are new anxieties. But if you go back to the early 70s, early 80s, there still was the vestige of an avant-garde. I think today it's difficult to find an avant-garde. The concept is so fragmented, art is so fragmented, you can't find an edge to it. However, if you look at it the other way, there remains a mainstream, the big river that goes down the middle. And in the mainstream is Velázquez, Picasso, Derain, Matisse, Monet, Rothko. The paradox is that the mainstream of painting can seem like a new avant-garde.